So I'm going to start a new project here. This is a Stanley level, Stanley 10-inch, number 34. It's a machinist type level. It's got a little V groove in the bottom for putting on round stuff. It's precision level, similar to the Starrett ones. It's adjustable right here on the end here. This is adjustable, so you can calibrate it. So this is the vial. Oops, this was in there. Anyway, this is the vial. I pulled it out of the cabinet and there was no bubble in my vial. I don't know what happened to it. So I could not find a replacement vial for this one at all. So I pulled the cap out to see if I could get it out. That ain't happening. It's broken. I can see a little crack here, so somehow it got dropped or something. I don't know. Anyway, so you can see how this is the cover. It goes on and off, so it rotates to cover that. So anyway, so what I decided to do, because this is a smaller one than Starrett ones, so what I decided, I bought, instead of buying a new level, I bought a Starrett vial. I found it on a website for $13. Brand new. Brand new in the box. Precision vial. Okay, that's a replacement vial. Right there. So this is, now it's almost 5/8 in diameter. What I'm going to do is, I have this nice stainless steel tube, and I have a few of these, and what they were is they're old condenser inlet tube inserts that help prevent erosion of the inlet tube in a condenser. They just slip in. And so this vial fits absolutely nicely in there. Just a few thousandths of play, just fits really nice. Slides right through. So I'm going to make a new vial holder. I'm going to make it similar to this, so it fits on here. So I'm going to make new end caps. The tube. Well, all I have to do is cut this and mill out a slot to view it. New end caps and a new cover tube. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably make the end caps and the cover tube out of brass. It will give some nice contrast to the stainless steel tube holding the vial. And we'll make it so it just fits on there just right, and I'll have a new level going. And you'll see that vial will fit, so it should work out pretty good. So that's the plan. I've got a drawing going. I've already pretty much just about done with the drawing, so just got to figure the dimensions of the cover tube here. What do I want to do there, and how thin can I make it to the material and everything. So that's going to be the new project. So we'll get to work on it. Okay, we're on the Logan. I have part number 1 in the collet chuck. I'm going to put a little coloring on here. Just a reminder, this is what it needs to look like. We need to have this collar. Now we've already turned the diameter. We've already turned all 3 of these diameters here. We just need to turn this diameter and form it to a nice ball end kind of radius. Hey, we got a little line scribed right there. That little shoulder is going to be 160 thousandths wide, roughly. Try to do a 30,000 depth of cut here. So the most critical thing about this is having it fit nice in the tube and where the little hole is going to go for the screw placement. That the screw placement is for the total length of the thing once it's all assembled. So that's the most critical part. Most of this is just cosmetic. I'm going to turn it down to 0.435. The last guy was 40,000. This was 40,000 also. Take it off, total of 80. So we're at 445, so 10 thousandths will be golden there. Hang on. Uh-huh.
That's not what I was looking for.
I think we're pretty close. Well, 435. Boy, can't beat that. And I'm just gonna touch those corners, and I gotta make that to length also. So yeah, I'll just do this right now. Alright. I don't want this to be here 440. We're at 555. So 115 off of that. Oh, maybe we can just part it off of there. I'll just take like a piece of tool bit or something and just kind of hold that on there. This is easy to do, and just till it right there where it's flush. You don't have any rock or something like this. This is, you can really feel when it touches it there. Close enough for this. Well, no, I need it on this side anyway. Shoot, what am I thinking anyway? But right there. Use my dial indicator. What is that, 115? Yeah. See how we did. $435. Yeah, close enough. So I ground this where is it? So I ground this radius tool for this right there. Comes out pretty nice. Alright, touch these corners. That's bright. I didn't do a very good job. I didn't even face that. There we go. So it's ready to mill. Like I said, we're going to mill this. So this is a tab, and drill a hole in it, and then we'll cut off this extra that we're using to hold the part with. So here's the two ends. I didn't stick that one in. That one's going to go nice and snug. So I don't want to push it in and have to pound it out, but it will go real snug. The other one fits real nice. I might sand this one so it fits the same as the other one. But anyway, that's what it looks like so far. We'll just make that outer tube, and then we need to mill the tabs on the end here so that they see this tab. See, that's what we're going to do on the end there. Something similar to that. So far, keep going here. So here's the setup in the mill here so we can machine these tabs. I'm going to come down, or I'm going to bring the piece up actually, touch off, then I'm going to come down and then keep coming up 142 thousandths. Cut that off flush, then we'll flip it over and mill off the other side, 142. Now I've got a stop. I should show that. I have a stop here, and this is right up against that shoulder. So when the other piece goes in, it should be pretty close to where I want it. And the phone's ringing. Just coming up. There, just touched. I just touched the camera. There we go. And we're going to come up 140 since I probably took off a couple thousandths there. Set the dial. 0. I'm going to flip it over. and go back here. All right, I put the DRO in incremental, and I marked the X position, the X axis, so I can go out and around, come back to the X position, and go right on through. And then lock my table, and we're ready to go. It looks right. There. Looks good. So what I decided to do before I took this out is I'm just going to go and drill these. That way I don't have to worry about getting these parallel again. You know, when I put them back in, just a little more hassle. So yeah, so I just decided to drill them. So what I did is I took the edge finder. I picked up on the back side of this shoulder, because the overall length is from the hole to hole is what's really the most important, so it matches on the level. So I know my tube length, and it's going to come up to this shoulder, right there, back here, and then from there to the tube, so to the hole. So my whole length will be right. Anyway, so I picked up on the back side of this with the edge finder, back side of this with the edge finder, came over to the center, and came out 395 thousandths. And there's a little bit, of course, play in the hole, but I want it to be, you know, as close as I can get it. Yeah, I'm going to make it the same size hole that's in the original one. It's a number 17 drill. Excuse me. And I'm just going to hand deburr those. So there we go. Then we'll do the other one, and we'll part off that extra bit on the end, and the end caps are done. So I decided just to mill these off. It works pretty good. A lot easier than trying to get this held in the lathe. So I just milled this off, and I'll just make them the same height. I got a parallel in there it's sitting on to keep it so off of the little radius that's in here. And I used one of my stand squares to square it up. Too much bite. It's okay, we can fix that. special hammer. I'll take a little easier cuts. It's getting cold for lunch. I'm using the DRO on the quill here to gauge my depth here, and I have it zeroed at the final depth that I did the other one, so that they both come out the same length. Final cut. Okay. Yep. There you go. 2 end caps. I'll just sand this sharp edge so it's a little beveled.